How's practice today?
Good. Did some good things. Just concentrating on getting better fundamentally. So we have to get, got to get some depth. Got to establish some players at all positions for our backups, and that's our emphasis.
When Mark said he could tell that Bud and Za'Darius were both kind of maybe a little wound up, trying to do too much. On film, what does that look like when you're watching that back?
Well, everybody has a responsibility. Everybody has a play that they're supposed to make within the defense. If they run an offensive play at you within your assignment, and when that happens, you're supposed to make it. But sometimes you may try to do somebody else's job, and therefore, the defense doesn't fit like it should. And in that scenario, they're trying to do too much.
Is that a easy, short conversation with a couple of veteran guys like those two? When they're the ones doing it, is it a little easier to correct?
It is, and sometimes that's just first game of the year too. So I think that goes with a lot of guys at different positions throughout the country. First game of the year, they may be so wound up that they're not just sticking to their assignment and their responsibility.
But did you guys always see A.J. Stamps as a safety as opposed to a corner? And what did you see in him when you were recruiting that made you want him at that spot?
We like to recruit safeties that could play corner. And that's what we saw in A.J. We saw a guy that was athletic enough to be a corner. He was corner in junior college. And but yet we knew he was big enough and strong enough and physical enough to be a safety as well. So we saw a guy that was capable to do both, and that's the kind of safeties that we would like to sign, guys that could also play corner.
What got you more excited about what he did Saturday? The one-handed interception, or the quick read and upending a guy in the backfield?
Well, the best play that he probably made went unnoticed, but it was on a screen when he defeated a block. Then the guy grabbed him from behind, and then somebody else tried to block him, and he got off it, and he tackled it for a loss. And they called holding on the play as well. That was probably the most impressive play for me.
Coach, Kentucky hasn't been too great against running quarterbacks. Do you have to do anything different or emphasize anything special this week leading up to it?
We always have a plan, and you have to execute the defense within the plan for athletic quarterbacks. But you don't have to do anything different. You just have to be aware of what your responsibility is and aware that that is a threat within the game.
Who's some personnel from Ohio that's kind of jumped off the film and got your attention?
Well, like you mentioned, they have an athletic quarterback. It's his first year starting, and I think that he handled himself very well in the first game. He had made good decisions, threw the ball where he should. He had an accurate arm, and is very athletic as well.